Okay. And okay, so we should be recording. All right, so I already have this bookmarked, but it's myoffice.tupperware.com. So the difference is before it was my.tupperware.com. So all they did was they inserted the My Office. Okay, so just a word office between my and .tupperware.com. So before it was my.tupperware.com, now it's myoffice.tupperware.com. Super simple. So this is what you see when you first come in. If
Right.
you want to see your personal profile, then you click over here by your name, okay? And you view personal profile, and your profile comes up. If you want to change your password, you do it here. If you want to see what your personal website is and you want to go to your personal website, you can actually click on that and you will go to your personal website. And then all the other things, okay? All right, so we're going to go back to home. And what we're going to do is, let's talk about the difference between creating a party and creating an order. Creating an order is when you want to buy something personally, you need to buy supplies, anything, or you have a customer that has actually paid you cash or check or Venmo or Zelle or some other way other than using a credit card. Because when you use create an order, that only charges you wholesale cost. It does not charge you retail cost. So you cannot change that amount that is due, because it's just like placing a sales aids order in the old system.
I saw the prices were reduced.
Well, the prices are consultant cost, not
Consultant
retail cost, okay?
Right.
So that's the most important thing for you to know.
Okay.
Now, let's say that I have a customer that has given me their credit card and it's just one order. And I can go through my website and I can place that order, but right now we don't have checkout as a guest. So I would have to set up an account for them. Because right now Tupperware wants everybody to be connected, and we didn't, all the old accounts and all the old information now is gone. And we're setting up all the new accounts for our customers so that they have access to customer care, they have access to sales specials if they want, and they are connected to you, okay? And they'll get emails from the company, all right? So that's why we want to create this account. However, if you don't want to do that, then what you can do, if you have a single order to place, or you have a party to place, you do a create a party. So if it's just a single order, then I do a party and it's a one-person order. It's a one-person party. And that way I can use and I'll show you, I can use my customer's credit card, and I can use, I can place a sales aids order, I can place a consultant order in there. And I can purchase my things at a discount. I can go ahead and I can purchase at a discount. So I like to keep, however, my personal orders separated, not on a party. I like to keep them on what we used to call the non-party, which we now call place the order. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to create a party. Okay, so I actually already have parties in here, but we'll do another party. So I don't have, let's say I don't have a host in here, but if I did, but I want to collect a party. So it's a party. All right. And now we're going to create a new host. So I'm going to create this new host, and this new host is going to be, I'll make it my friend, Corinne. Okay. And I don't know Corinne's email address, but let's say I'm going to use, I have to try to figure out a different email address that doesn't belong to me. Let's try. I'm going to do an alias address. You wouldn't be doing this, you'd be using a real one, but I'm going to do Corinne. And then I'm going to use my Gmail. And this should work. But you wouldn't be doing that. You
No.
would be doing a regular email address, but I've got so many test parties out here. So you know what, I'm not going to go through. I think I'll just go through and finish one. I'll use one of my other ones that I have out there. So you would fill all this in and create the new host. Okay, so what I'm going to do, however, because I have already got so many test parties out here, I'm going to go to manage my party. So if you leave a party and you want to go back in and it's time to add more orders or it's time to submit the party, whatever that is, I can go into manage parties. So did you see where I went? I'm here in the gray box. So we were at home. Okay.
You punch those three little guys. Yeah.
That's the hamburger.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hamburger.
And the business tab, I don't know if you have access to that or not, but for me, that's reports. But here, everybody has this. And so now I want to manage my party.
Mhm.
Okay. Okay. So I already have these parties going on. So we're going to go ahead and let's use this one, my test party. So it's going to come up all the details, and I used my husband's name. Okay. And it shows me now, let me show you some interesting things. This is the party information. When you first get to the screen, you have to fill out a name for the party, just like you did on the old system, but it was at the very top. Remember? You
Yes.
had, okay, so it's now still at the very top. It's still, it just looks different, same place. And I gave it, I always use my host name.
Okay.
I always use my host name because when I link this to my website, I want his friends, let's say, to be
Mm.
able to find the party. If I give it some weird name, right, then they don't know what the weird name
Yeah.
is. So I always use the host name. Okay, so now this is all the information. It shows when the party was, because that's when I set it up and when it was supposed to be. So, and it automatically defaults to the party link. Now, and how did I meet this person? I said I met this person through a hostess. And I could have clicked down and it could have been at a fair or a street action or on social media or other whatever. Remember, we've had to do this before. Okay, now there have been times when I've done a party and it's being shipped to a different address.
Okay.
When I'm done live parties, I've held the party in one location, but the party's being shipped to someplace else. Maybe
Okay.
it's being shipped to their work. Maybe it's being shipped to, they had the party at a friend's house. Now it's being shipped to their house, or maybe it's being shipped to my house. Okay. And I can change this just by clicking on change, and I can change that. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So now I can invite people just like we could when we did Tupper Connect.
Mhm.
I can add, here we go. I can add a guest. All right. I can send everyone who's been invited an email, send an invite, just like you could in Tupper Connect. It's the same stuff we can do, but it's so much easier because Tupper Connect was harder. You had to click on the stuff and go over here and go over there. So this is much easier. But I can also copy the party link.
Oh.
So if I copy the party link, I could now, just like I used to do with the email and like I used to do in Tupper Connect, I can text this out to people. I can give it to the host to send to people. And that will send right to the party where they can shop on my website. They will still have to set up an account before they can check out. So just know that. And that's where we've had some issues people didn't understand. Okay, so that's here in Manage Invitations. Now I've got party orders. So when I put the people in here, okay, when I put the guests in here, like the add an order. So now I've got my party orders.
Mhm.
And I can add a guest this way, or I could have added them over here. Either way. But you'll notice, remember, I was on the invitation list. I now have a little box that is my order. And as remember how we had the screen and it was add an order. Well, this automatically does it to you if you've put them over here. If you haven't put them over here, which I rarely would have done, I can come in and now I can create a new guest, just like you did, create a new order, create a new guest. just like you did in the old system. Okay, just identically the same. It just looks different. And so it's a bit confusing,
Yes.
but we're not going to add any more guests. Now, I am the consultant here. So I automatically have a consult. Remember how we could have the little radio things and we could click on it and that would create a consultant, the radio button, and that would create a consultant order.
Yes.
Okay, well, it's already, if I wanted to order something for me, or I remember we pay for the thank you gift,
Mhm.
it gets dumped here.
Oh,
Okay, so I could go ahead and I can order things here if I wanted to for myself. All right. But coincidentally, I'm a guest. So this shows, this little icon here shows that I'm the consultant and this is the host.
oh,
Okay, so let's go over here and we're going to look at my cart. Okay, so now I've clicked on my cart and now I've ordered a rectangular cake taker. If I wanted to add something, there's 3 ways you can do it. Let's say I want to chop and prep. So now I can put in chop and prep and I can add it. It automatically adds it. So I don't have to know the numeric number of the item.
oh,
Okay, so let me do
Good.
that. Let me do that again. So let me take it off. So I'm going to just start chop. Don't do anything. Just give the system a moment. It will bring up everything that comes up that needs a chop and prep. So I need a blade, or maybe I need a new cover, or maybe I need, in this instance, I want to chop and prep. Automatically puts it up there. If I want to increase the quantity, I can type in the number or I can just hit the little plus and minuses. Okay. If I want to get rid of the order, I can just dump it in the trash can.
ah,
Okay. Okay. So let's say we're all done. And now I can see, so this is all this person has ordered. Remember, just like we got to where it showed the products, and then we clicked on the next one, it said
Mhm.
next, and it was ready to enter the payment information.
right.
Well, now it's called checkout.
Okay.
Same button does the same thing. So I'm going to click on checkout.
Oh,
So this gives me the same information it did before. The order was $88. My tax and shipping is $7.70. Excuse me, my shipping is $5.99. It's $101.69. Okay. So that gives me all the cart totals. Now, the difference is for me to be able to process the credit card, it's not down below like it was before. I have to click on review and payments.
okay.
Review and submit payments. So I click on that. And now I have a couple of options. I can pay for it as a consultant. So if I've got a check in my hand or cash in my hand, or they paid me PayPal, Venmo, whatever that is, I can go ahead and I can add a payment here. And I can make it my payment and then I deposit the money into my account, just like the old way. The only difference was we clicked on through. Now we handle each order individually. But if I don't have her credit card, what I can do is I can click on this little envelope. It will automatically send an email to that customer because I put their email in the system. It'll automatically send an email to them where they can enter their credit card information and it comes back to me and it credits my account.
Oh, wow.
Okay. However, we have a lot of customers that want us to enter their credit card information. And we have a workaround. So instead of doing an email link, I come over here and I copy payment link. So I simply click on it and it says down here, link copied successfully. I come up to my browser. Hold on, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to move that. Okay, we should still be recording. Yeah, we're still recording. Okay, I'm going to come over here and I'm going to click on the plus sign. So I have a clean tab and I'm going to right click on my mouse and I'm going to paste. And then I'm going to hit enter. Voila.
Oh, wow.
Now I see the party name. In this instance, it was test party, the party ID, who my host was, who the consultant is, and it says here, continue to payment. So it says if the details above are correct, then go ahead and click on proceed to payment. So I click on proceed to payment. And now, just like it was down below when we entered the credit card information, here's the billing information. The difference is that it didn't default to that always, and we had to type it in. But now it automatically, if you put it in when you when you enter the information for your customer, it automatically goes here. Then I can scroll down just a little bit, and now I can enter the credit card information.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes.
It's pretty simple. I mean, it really is easy to do. This system, once you learn the little nuances about the system, is much easier than the old system. Okay, so we're going to cancel out of here. And yes, okay, so let me go back. All right. So let's go to the host order. So I'm going to come back here to party orders. Just like you remember, we would go back to the screen and it would say party orders and datings. This is the same thing. Okay. Now, if this party were a big party, right? Let's say it was $500. Remember, just like in the old system, you have to put in the datings.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Okay. Or I could have added here. I could have this person booked a party just like I could before. Remember when we clicked on the thing that said dated a party? Well, we're using a new word. It's called book a party. Now I can put all of the party information here and add the dating or add the booking.
Okay.
If I don't do it there, and then I click over show on my website. Okay. Automatic.
Good party.
Okay, so it's a party, the party name, that would be my hostess's name, the day and time, and all the information. Just like the old system, it just looks different. But the steps are the same. Okay, so now, but remember, so like I've helped 2 people in the last 24 hours who, when it was time to order the host gifts, they hadn't put the datings in. So just like in the old system, if the datings weren't there, you couldn't click on the numbers and bring things down.
Yeah.
So it's the same thing. And let me see if I can bring this up. So if I wanted, let me just do cookware. We're going to have a $700 set of cookware. Let's do 2 of them. We'll have fun with this, right?
No, wow.
Okay. Now, do you see all the special offers that pop up for the host?
Yeah.
However, I haven't done the datings. So when I do the host gift, if the datings aren't there, so I'm going to come back to the order, the party orders. Okay, come on. Okay, we'll come back. Sometimes I come all the way back and then I come in. Okay, so now we're going to add a dating, and this is going to be me. Oh. And we're going to use a date that's if you don't use a date that's in the future, it doesn't work. So let's say the 20th. Okay. And we want to show it on our website. And now we're going to add the booking. And maybe now I've got somebody that didn't come to the party, and I need to, we'll make it Darcy's party. Let's make it Darcy's test party. Okay. And again, we're going to make it on the 21st. We're an early riser here, and we're going to add the booking. Okay. Now I'm going to come back to view the cart. And now everything's going to be there. Everything's going to be active. So let's say my host, she's earned a dating gift. So now I just click on that, just like before, but now it shows you the picture and I can add that to the cart.
Okay.
Okay. Now is free Tupperware choices. I probably, okay, am not going to do free Tupperware choices. I'm probably going to do a host special. So we'll see. That will be here. Okay. So then I've got a host bonus. So browse and guess what pops up? The tote. So I can add, let me see if I can move this. I can't move it. I can add the tote, the bag, because it's still on this week, right? So I add the bag. Then I have, oh, now I have a thank you gift. So what do I want? I can scroll. Oh, I want the cute ones. Okay, or maybe no, I like the crystal wave. I'm going after the crystal wave. So now, did I get that one? Yep. There's a crystal wave and there's the tote. Okay, so now I can shop for exclusive host gifts, right? Because that's what I want. So now I can add the Aloha collection or the picnic pack or the barbecue essentials, or I could go for all three because I have over $1,000 party, right?
Yeah.
In this particular instance. So I'm going to add that to my cart. But guess what? I still have, this is what I still have. I've earned 1/2 off, hasn't used, 1 remaining, 2 half-offs, 1 remaining, because I haven't taken any of those. I still have, I've used my host bonus, but I still have 100 and just like, remember how it used to show you across the top? It's the same thing. It's just on the side now. So now I've got $104 that I could spend in host credit because my party was more than $1,000. So now I can come up here and I can shop. And let's say I want to get a that's a bowl. So I just wait. I just get the word started. It's very intuitive. I'm going to take the mega bowl. Now it's showing you the half price,
Okay.
just like it did before. So now I've used that one. So that one's down here. I've used that. Now I can do my second one. And let's say I want a Power Chef. Got to spell though. So Power Chef. Oh, I just want the Power Chef. Okay. So now I've got my Power Chef. So now that one's gone. And now I've got my last half price. And now let's say I want Vent and Serve. So, and I want the small round set. So now that's down. So what's left? So I could probably add another host special because I have 100 and some odd credits.
Yeah. Sorry.
So I think I could. Yeah. So I want a picnic pack. But guess what? Now I still have $29 remaining. But remember, it used to show you across the top. Now it shows you on the side. So easy. So now I can shop. I already did that. What? I can't take anything else. Did it not add it? Did it add it?
No.
Yeah, it did. It's right here. Yeah, it did. Okay. It should be down there. It's not. Okay, so free Tupperware. And let's say I want a how about a Piccadilly? Okay. I'm still gonna have some money. I'm still gonna have $10 left. And I could go get, what could I get? I could get a, let's get some salt and pepper. So large. Okay, hourglass. I may have to go. Okay, so this one, because we have a lot of things to say large, I had to get a little bit more specific. But let's say I didn't know what, I just put in salt and pepper and I couldn't find it. I can browse product. So I could come over here and I could go serveware. And now I could scroll down and voila, there they are.
Okay.
And I could add to cart. So now I don't know why is there still one? Why do I still have one used hanging out there? I guess. How many do I get to add here?
Did you add the ultimate
The 200. I did
Yeah,
75. I did the barbecue. I'm not sure why it let me add that, but for the purposes of this, I'm not going to do anything. Okay, so now, okay. All right, now you see it says 550 here, remember? Well, it
yes.
used to say that on the other side of our, that's what we were paying for when we checked out anyway. We pay for the thank you gift and we pay for the dating gift. It's the same thing, but that's what
Okay.
it's for, okay? So now it's time to check out, right?
Mhm,
So now, so you see that there's no charge here to the host
mhm,
and no charge here, just like it was before.
mhm.
It's identically the same. Okay? Oh, it says host credit needed. It's gonna make me take that off. I thought it would. Okay.
Oh,
Yeah, I didn't think it would let me go by with that. Okay, item removed. Okay, well, there we go. So now it says I have no more credits. I'm not sure why that's there. Okay, so now I can check out. And the total for this order, because let's say she handed me cash, I would now come over here. So this shows me the breakdown. Okay. And I come over here and I can add a consultant payment. So if I add a payment, then I click on my card and it would charge my card.
yeah.
Okay. But let's go back over here. Okay, let's go view the cards. Okay, so let's make sure we're here. Okay. So, but remember, the total party order from the host was 1887.
Okay.
I would have only been paying 1504. My profit would have been 382.
Oh,
So it's just like the old system. It
uh-huh.
charges me wholesale, I'm collecting retail. So this is the amount that my host would be, or in this instance, my host would be paying.
Mhm.
But I would be paying this, identical to what it used to be. But let's say I have her credit card, remember? So she's given me a credit card. So now I come over here to the host and I can either email her an email to make payment,
Mhm.
or I copy the link. There. I open up a new tab. I right click my mouse. I click on payment, on paste. And now I hit it. And now it shows that the host name is Robert Zelsky, that this is who I am. This is the amount that would be owed. Again, all the information is here. I put in the credit card and click next, and I will get credit for that order. There will still be a small amount that I'm going to order, right? I think actually it'll probably just take it out of it takes it right out of the profit, just like it did before. Remember how it did before? It takes it out of your profit.
Out of your profit, yeah.
Okay, I'm pretty sure that's how it works. I do not want to submit my credit card and get too
No.
to see if I can find out. The other thing
Delete.
right, it shows you here that this is a host and that there's one dating and that this person dated a party because there's a little calendar.
Ah, okay.
And if I was, that's me. If I needed to do payment on this one, I can do payment. If I need to see the card, I just click on the cart and let it come up, and voila, there's the cart for that customer.
Oh.
And the total for the checkout total, okay? And what I made on this order would have been $22.
Okay, now shipping and handling, has that changed?
It went down.
Okay.
It went down. It went to $3.90. Well, part of it went down and some of it went up. There's a chart on our Facebook page. But
Okay.
anyway, does that help?
A lot.
Okay.
I was just like, I'm doing the orders and I'm like, and then at the end, then we have to pay the full amount, the consultant balance. Will it minus any payments that have gone through?
Exactly.
Okay,
Exactly. And still, if there's still some, you'll do that. And then even though this customer has submitted, we've submitted the order, the credit card, just like the old system, we have to go in and submit. Remember,
Oh.
we did all the payments and then we got to the very end and we had to click submit and we had to put in a password. I don't think you have to put in a password on this one. I didn't when I submitted one day, a couple days ago. And then you have to submit. So just like the old system, we enter all the payments just with the orders, just like the old system. But no matter how we do it, whether we do it with the link and we put in the credit card information, or we send them the email, they put in their credit card information, however that goes. And then if there's a balance due at the end, then we have to add the consultant payment. And so we have to add whatever that would happen, would be. And then we have to come just like at the end. You remember we had to, if we owed money still at the end, we had to click on our saved credit card. We had to put in the amount, and we had to put in the amount that we were paying, right?
Right.
And then we click submit. So identical steps, just looks different, but the steps are the same. And how we do the payment is different because of the new laws that are in place now. And when we were on an old system, we got to play by the older rules. But now that we're on an upgraded system, we have to comply with all the rules that are out there now because this is an upgraded system. We couldn't put in a new system and play by old rules. We had to put in the new system. We have to play by the new rules.
Okay.
Okay, so let me show you one more thing. So we're going to go home and we're going to place an order. Remember, this is a consultant order. So everything, it automatically populates just like it did before.
Okay.
Okay. But now I can order supplies. So let's say I want to order some flyers, right? So did you see what I did? Let me go back. So I came here. Oh, let me show you this too. Okay. I may have messed myself up. Okay, let me resubmit. Okay. As in the party, okay, if I were doing an order for a single person, because I had the payment in my hand, so I would just probably come here because why would I've got the payment in my hand. It's not the same as processing their credit card. I could come here and you see it says ship to. I can change the shipping address. So like I ordered something, if I wanted to, there's some shipping addresses in here I could change if this wasn't my shipping address, but I can change the name. Okay. I can change the phone number. I can change everything in here and have it shipped to a different person and a new address. So if I was placing an order for Debbie Martinez, I could change all that, just like, remember we had to put it in. You had to do we had a non-party. We don't have a non-party right now. I'm hoping we get that back, but right now we don't have a non-party. So that's how we work around it. If we're processing their credit cards, we have to do a one-person party. If we have their payment, then we can just create an order and pay wholesale because we've got our payment in our hand. Okay. So if this says shipping to, and here it says, this is where it is. And I click on that and I can change it. Okay. So now let's say I want to order some catalogs and flyers. I come over here, browse products. I go to business supplies. It says printed materials. Okay.
Okay.
So I hover and here I can order catalogs. I can order Spanish catalogs. I can order English. I can order single catalogs. I can do Spanish singles. I can do flyers, May flyers, English and Spanish. You don't have those just yet. I can do cases. These are cases of catalogs. I can do the snack press, which is $1. I can do the square, whatever that is. I don't know, but it tells you what it is. I don't know what that is. What is that?
It's a chop and prep in English and Spanish. I don't, it's a picture, I don't know.
I think it is. Yeah, yeah. English, Spanish. It's because it's printed. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay. So yes. Okay, so we'll go, but maybe I want to order some products. Well, there's not usually much in here. I can order some scoops.
oh,
I can order some ice cream scoops. I
mhm,
can order some smidgets.
Mm.
I can order some cake cutters
Mm.
and some more scoops. If branded items. So now I can order poly bags, door hangers, poly bags, pens, uh, kit materials. I don't think that, yeah, there's nothing there. Featured, I don't know what's featured. Oh, the scoops, the monthly flyers. Okay. Okay. So I can do that. All right. Or I can order product. I mean, I can come in
Oh.
here and I can order product.
Oh,
So
wow.
if I want the squeeze it bottles, I can add this to the order. Okay. But
Mhm.
now you'll notice this $15. And now you'll notice that there's nothing, there's no card or anything up here to click on because it's all our cost. So I go to checkout. And now you'll notice that it's at a payment. And now I can either, when this isn't active yet, okay, but I can click on my credit card, or this isn't active either, but when we have warranty vouchers, where we've got it warranty, so in the warranty program, I'll get a voucher, it'll give me a credit that's attached to a number, and then I would add the voucher number in here. It would give me whatever that product was worth, and that would zero out the cost of the product. So if I had a voucher for $6 and I was ordering a bowl for $6, I would put in the voucher. That would be like a payment to negate that charge,
Mhm.
and then I would pay. But that's not active right now, so nothing, warranty's not working right now. It's a real complicated system, and I don't know, always understand why it just is. So I would go ahead and proceed to payment, and then I would again submit my order.
Mhm.
If I had products in here, you'll notice that the order total, the balance is, this is $15, okay? But my payment, let's see, my payment would be, what would it be? Let me see what my payment would be. I did this. Oh, I really don't want to buy those. Because it should be, the order total is 2074. Okay, I'll have to figure out, because it should give me consultant. It should give me consultant cost. Oh, no, I'm sorry. It gives you full retail cost here. It gives you full retail
Yes.
cost here. Yeah, sorry about that. It's on the party that I'll get the consultant cost. On the regular, on this type of party or on this type of order, it's full retail. So again, okay, so again, that works. But I think that because you already have your profit in your hand.
Mhm.
Remember, I collected $20.74. I'm paying $20 I'm paying the $20.74. So this would be, yeah, that would not work. Okay. So retained profit on this would be here. But this would be, I like to do just a single person party order, because
Yeah.
that way I pay, I can make the payment whatever I want to make it. I can make it the full retail, or I can make it a discounted price if it's mine. I can pay the discounted consultant price if it's mine. This is where I would order sales aids, that kind of stuff. So I would be ordering, let's go back. Trying to go back. So this would be where, okay, I guess my card is now empty. So let's see let's see what it comes up. We'll do these guys again. So we're going to add to the order. So this is where I would be going ahead and ordering it out. Let me see. What was that? Yeah, okay. So that's where I would be. I would do everything on a single party order and just order my supplies here.
Okay,
So does that help?
yes.
Okay, this is the one that I think is the most confusing because of the fact that it charges the retail amount and doesn't
Yes.
charge the wholesale amount. Whereas, so
Yeah.
that's why I like anything that has to do with the customer until we get, or when we get a non-party order. I'm gonna do everything via a one-person party order. So I
Okay.
can process their credit cards or use my credit card and pay the consultant cost. And then I'm going to use this to buy my supplies and things like that.
Okay.
So that's how I'm going to do it.
Yeah.
So let me stop my recording. Oh, this is one more thing, is that remember that you're going to type in oops, wait a minute, I'm not over here. My office, and if once you've done it, it'll automatically default.
Oh,
.com. And mine automatically signs in. And your computer will remember, you'll tell it to remember your username and password. It'll automatically sign you in.
okay.
But if I were doing, okay, so when I use this browser and I come into my office, this is what I see.
Yes.
So this is where your username's gonna go. If
Mhm.
your password is not working, you're gonna click on forgot password. So if I were to put in, I don't want to, I have to be really careful because once I click forgot password,
Yeah.
it wipes out the current password.
Don't, that's
So we're
okay.
not
You
gonna
don't
do
need
it.
to.
I don't want to have to mess
Yeah.
up my password, but you would type in your username and then you would type in forgot password. And then it would ask your username, your email, and your username again, and then you click on email. And it will send you an email with the username, with the temporary password. And then you can go in and you can change it. Okay, let's go back here. Remember, you can come here and you can view the profile and you can change the password right here.
Okay.
Then you can make it your own.
All right. Okay, I'm gonna try it and I have some well, yeah, a couple of consultants. We're not taping, right? Anyway, Cynthia and Kathy, we need to go over this.